welcome you guys to this special edition of Country Cooking. This time we're going to be doing Christmas baking, and I finally found the perfect person to help me get Christmas baking done right. Very special guest of mine. I think I hear him coming in now. I have Santa here to help me with Christmas baking, aka George Moore.
Ho, ho, ho.
So today we are going to do 4 different recipes that George sent for me. There are some he's done. He's going to show us how to do it. So I'm going to be his elf. The sign says elf wanted, no experience necessary. Pointy ears and curly toes not required. I don't have my pointy ears on.
But appreciate
Appreciate, but they wouldn't stay on, and you won't see my feet anyway, so I don't have curly toes either. So we're going to get started with one of George's first recipes, and he'll tell you what it is.
We're going to try to do a crispy chocolate log, which always is a kid's favorite. It's kind of like a Rice Krispie treat recipe, and it's you layer it with chocolate and butterscotch chips. I always have to look here. It's so funny when you're on this show. You've done this 1,000 times, and it's like all of a sudden you forget what you're doing. Anyway, we're going to do like a Rice Krispie treat. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I like helpers.
What we put in the bowl was a 1/4 cup of butter, a 1/4 cup of peanut butter, and 1 bag of large marshmallows. And we microwaved that for 2 minutes. You guys might want to check your microwaves. You're probably familiar with it. Mine is still fairly new to me. So it got a little bit more than what I think I wanted, but I think we're going to be okay.
See, folks, Sandra's from the old school. I do everything on the stove top. I'm learning how to do microwave. I kind of like this.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Now we're going to add 6 cups?
5.5.
5.5 cups of Rice Krispies. I shouldn't say that, it's generic. And you stir them up. I need my handyman tool. Make sure you mix them good. Then you take it out and you transfer it to a wax paper lined jelly roll pan, 10 by 15 if memory serves me right.
Yep.
I just call it the big one. Who gets to lick the spoon?
You can. We'll just put it in there for now. We'll eat it later.
Hey, this is hotter than when I do it on the stove top. Maybe it'll spread a little easier too, huh? See, we should have little kids at this show, then we wouldn't have to worry about cleaning the bowls. Right?
Right.
Miss that at home.
Well, you have a new grandbaby.
Yeah, it's going to take a while though.
She'll be ready one of these days.
She's only 5 weeks old. So I can say, hi, Josie, Josephina, Ryan.
Oh, that's cute.
Smith. And then you spread it out. I think I could use some butter here.
Okay.
You got a pat of butter?
Yes, I do.
Always found out if you dab a little butter on things, it doesn't stick as much. I hope. There. Yeah, it didn't work. So we'll just rough it. That's why I don't do Rice Krispie treats. I'm going to cheat.
You are?
Yeah.
You need your fingers?
No. Good.
I am.
Good to clean. I washed them several times already today. That would work.
Now our wax paper slid over. Do we want to pull it? There we go.
See, I have a good elf. She's done more of this than I have.
No, I'm
She's
learning.
not near as nervous as I am. That's just not fair.
Santa shouldn't be nervous at Christmas time.
Mrs. Claus does the cooking.
Well, today he's got one elf versus many he's got, but we'll get this done and you guys are gonna enjoy his recipes. The ones he's done in the past, totally love. The ones he's going to do in the future, I'm totally love. I'm telling him it now, so I make sure he comes back.
I'm gonna try. If I can find something kind of unique yet.
Need some more butter for your fingers?
Oh, I think that's fine.
Okay.
See if I can get it over that side a little more. So when we roll it up, okay. And then my little elf here has melted some, what is it, 1/3 cup semi-sweet chocolate chips and 3/4 cups butterscotch chips.
1 1/3 and 3/4, and we melted that in the double boiler. If you're good with the microwave, you can actually microwave it. George says he puts his right in his pan. I'm afraid I'd burn it. So we got that done.
And you spread that over the top.
Do you want like a spatula? Like a cake decorating spatula?
I don't want to seem dumb, but I don't know what.
It's an angled spatula.
Oh,
Spreader.
a metal one.
A spreader, or whatever you want to
I've
call it.
never used one of those. I come from old school.
You're not that much older than I am.
No, but I don't have fancy gadgets.
You will. Hang with me for a while.
I do have a food processor. though.
I don't. Christmas is coming.
Quickly before it sets.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I have to get me one of them. Mrs. Claus, take note.
Okay, do we have any more in there?
Yeah, there's just,
Scrape out?
you can scrape some more out.
Okay.
There's some in here too. That's why I don't measure, I always go by look. We have some in here yet too.
Okay. I'm gonna trade you. I'm gonna take
Okay.
the pan
See if I
and
can,
let you.
see if I can
play.
run this thing. Maybe, maybe not. Smells kind of good, doesn't
It
it?
smells awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna use my fingers since they're already dirty. They were clean when I
Notice.
started.
Nail polish matches chocolate chips.
But notice that I haven't licked my fingers yet. I've been a good elf.
Oh, maybe it is chocolate chips on
I'm
the finger.
trying to impress Santa so I get that job.
She said we can have fun when I do this, so we're gonna have fun.
We are gonna have fun. Why do you think we dressed up like Santa and his elf? So, how's that? Is
That looks good. I think it's spread about as thin as I can get it and pushed into the treats.
Okay. Who gets to lick it? Here, we're gonna do this. We got one more spot here. We'll just there. Now we're not really wasting much.
It says the short side. Now, I don't know what is the short side.
This side.
This way? Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't like that.
Well, you know what, you already started.
I always do the long side.
That's okay. It gives
Because
us more.
it's so thick. See, I add lip as I go along. But I suppose I should really make it pretty. Try to press it down while you roll it.
I will hold, if that helps you.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna get this elf job. I just can feel it.
Oh, this is pretty. It's easier when you do it your second, guys. So get your kids to help you. And now we're going to let it set. And then we're going to carve it.
Are we gonna set it in the fridge or set it?
Yeah, we'll set it in a cold room
Okay.
or someplace.
There's a lot to be thankful for. Get Valley Wireless and be thankful for great service. Sign up this month and get 3 months free of voice service and free activation. Plus, you'll also receive discounts on your other Valley services too. Call Valley at 437-2615 to get signed up for this great offer.
Valley Telecommunications, the home team advantage.
And now, while we're waiting for that crispy treat log to get a little harder so we can slice it, we're going to do cherry snowballs, which basically is 1 cup butter softened. Careful, this is really nice and soft. Oh, Don't have to get my hands dirty. We're gonna do 1/2 cup powdered sugar, confectioner sugar for people, 2 cups flour, and we're just going to mix it up in a bowl. And basically,
I'll scrape that for
when
you.
it's mixed, we're gonna take half of a maraschino cherry and roll it up in there, and then we're gonna bake them. And we're gonna, about 18-20 minutes, and we're gonna take it out of the oven, let them cool just a little bit, and we're gonna roll them in powdered sugar. And that's all the recipe. That's all there's to it.
We'll let his glasses
I was
get
gonna say,
full.
you were waiting for me to run that on high, weren't you? Mama didn't raise no dummy.
I was just thinking our glasses are attracting that flour and powdered sugar. We're both gonna be.
Well, I asked my hairdresser if I could dye my eyebrows white. She said, yeah, but you wouldn't like it. That's for you, Judy. I was really gonna dye them white.
In my beautician, she says I have hairs there, but they're so light, so I should dye my glasses.
Oh,
so they
wow.
can see 'em.
Never could figure out why it doesn't turn to gold.
I don't know.
But it doesn't. So you put it in your hand. Again.
It's those magic fingers.
Yes.
With Santa, you've always got the magic
Yeah.
there.
Magic touch, right?
Yep.
See, look at that. How nice that looks. How nice and fluffy.
Okay. We want a bowl to put the cherries in. Is that what you're looking for?
Right here.
Or just gonna put them right in there?
Absolutely.
All right.
Do you like these?
Oh, uh-huh.
Don't you eat any.
I won't, I promise.
It's just enough.
So, I'm gonna watch and learn.
You just kind of roll it into a ball. And you kind of, I like to just flatten it in my hand a little. Take the cherry, wrap it up, and just make a little ball and just set it on an ungreased pan like that.
Okay.
That's all there's to it.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure you got enough dough.
Yeah, I know. No, you just, and doesn't have to be quite that perfect.
Well, mine is falling apart. Just give me a minute. Mine will be good.
You got to be a little rougher with it.
I guess so, huh?
See, look at that.
Well, it's
How
not
pretty.
perfect. It's not like yours, but it'll work.
After it's baked, you won't even know whose is whose. Actually, I'm going to put a toothpick in all of mine so I can tell them apart.
I figured you'd do something like that. It's a pretty basic dough recipe.
Yeah.
So it's stuff that you should, most everybody should have on hand, so other than maybe the cherries. So you guys could try these tonight if you'd like.
And you can get fancy. You can actually do half green cherries, half red cherries.
Now, do they spread out? Should
Not
we-
much.
So we can do 4?
Oh, we can do all kinds, yes. Seems to me I just do 1 panful.
Really?
2.5 dozen.
Okay.
That would be 5 times 4 makes 20, right? Mm-hmm. And that'd be another roll. See, that's why I'm a banker. I almost couldn't figure that out without my calculator, though.
Okay.
That's okay, Mary doesn't have shoes on, so I just counted on her toes.
Yeah, I do have 5 toes on each foot.
See, I knew that made 10.
I wear
And I
my
had 10 fingers, so that made 20.
I wear my
5,
flip-flops all year long. And
They're bad for you.
I know they are, but you know what? When you're in the house, it's so much better than walking around barefooted.
I wear slippers.
I'm not used to that. My toes can't breathe.
I'm going to splurge. I think I'm going to buy some with made out of sheep.
On the inside.
Yeah, real sheep things. I think, I don't know.
There's no animal activists out there, is there? Real imitation sheep.
That's okay, it's gotta be a merino. I think that's what, Angora merino, one of the two from Australia. See, we don't do that to our American sheep.
Right. We just get them from another.
Yeah, we let them worry about it.
So George, how many different types of cookies do you do at Christmas time?
I don't do that many anymore. The kids are gone. But my wife and I used to do 7, something like that. She has a recipe. I wonder if she's going to let me share it with you. It's called burnt sugar cookies. I think it comes from the old country. If I'm right, you had to decipher it a little bit. You take sugar in a pan and you melt it. And that's what you use for your base.
Really?
And then you bake them. They're soft. Wonderful filling. I have to see if I can get her to share that. You know, we're going to run out of room before we run out
I
of
have
cookies.
another cookie sheet we can do. We are going to have some leftover cherries though, so I'm going to get to eat 1 or 2.
Drop them on the floor, 5-second rule. I can pick mine up in 3 seconds.
I can get mine too.
Oh,
I'll let you lay that
I
one
think-
down and
I
I will
think-
get another cookie sheet.
I think we're getting punched drunk. And to think we never had anything to drink other than water and Coke, I think.
I've had coffee,
Coffee.
but it was straight, I promise. There's nothing in my coffee, just straight.
Seems to me I have the same problem when I do it. I always have a little left over.
And you hate to throw it away.
Well,
That's
yeah.
another few cookies there, you know.
Just got to remember when they're warm, you really don't touch them. They're kind of hot.
Oh, I bet and that cherry probably is hotter
It just
yet.
sticks. It just melts right to your hand. So you have to let them cool a few minutes before we get to roll them.
There might be enough to do one more for you, George.
Good to the last drop.
I'm done, I beat.
Good. You can have the cherries.
Oh, I'll eat a couple. I used to like these things as a kid,
Oh.
and then I think I ate too many, I got sick of them, I couldn't eat them again for a while, but now I can eat
Yeah,
them
you-
again.
Actually, you take the juice and you put it in the Coke, you got yourself a cherry Coke. That's quite good.
Or you can do like my granddaughter and have in a 7-Up and call it a Shirley Temple, but she doesn't pronounce it right.
Okay, and now you put them in the oven for 18 to 20 minutes at 325 degrees.
Get a tablet computer for free. Sign up for Valley's high-speed internet and get an HP Slate tablet computer free. Plus, get free installation on your high-speed internet service. If you are an existing customer, upgrade to our 15 meg download, 5 meg upload speed, and get the same HP Slate tablet computer for free. Call Valley today at 437-2615 to get signed up for this great offer.
Welcome back. My little elf here is busy, so she told me to start. Now we're going to do an almond sugar cookie. You have to bear with me. I've only done this once. This is a new recipe. That was really good, but it's very simple. 1 cup butter softened, 3/4 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon almond extract, 2 cups of flour, a 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, and a little bit of salt, which I never add.
You don't want any salt?
I never add salt.
Okay, well the butter is lightly salted anyway, so we're okay.
yeah. What's the difference? Do you know?
No, just that somebody dropped
I
salt
don't
in
know.
it one time and
If I
decided it
if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have asked you, but I thought you knew.
No, don't know.
And then we're going to mix that all together.
I will help you with this one. And I'll get a,
Funny how it almost all comes out.
here, I'll do yours first while you're looking at your next step.
Sugar. I hope that was the sugar.
Yep, that was 3/4 cup sugar.
Did I get to use the mixer again?
Here, we'll get this stuff all down, you can move. I won't bite you, you can come a little closer.
She's promised that all this time, but I still don't know. And you're supposed to mix it until it's light and fluffy. You'll decide. That's my cookie.
Really, still have 2 minutes and 42 seconds to go.
And then we're going to add,
I'll hold your mixer.
thank you, 1/2 teaspoon. Sandra needs his glasses again, see which is which. This must be the half.
Yep, this is half, that's quarter, and that's one.
Okay. This is the flour, right?
Yep,
You always put the dried ingredients together.
yep.
That's all I know. Why, in this case, it wouldn't have hurt. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract,
Vanilla or almond?
almond.
Okay. And that goes in here,
Yeah.
okay? Because that would be wet.
1 teaspoon almond extract.
So do I get to play with the beaters?
Oh,
now?
sure.
I'll mix that while he does his other thing.
My other thing is just to watch.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's all it is.
These smell good already.
Oh, I just love that almond smell.
And you know, I use pure almond. I don't use the imitation.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. It's got to be the pure stuff. So if anybody
Sure.
eats any of my stuff with almond in it, if you have nut allergies, you don't want to eat mine.
What about vanilla? Mexican?
No, I just buy the Walmart brand or the grocery store or whatever.
Now there's a difference.
I had it years ago, but I haven't had it in years because nobody will take me to Mexico.
One of the gals I went with, thanks to Lean, went down to Mexico, to Texas, so they drove across and she brought a little bottle home, little bottle.
So you save it for yourself.
That one's even got the vanilla bean in. No, we always have it.
Okay.
We buy it.
So you want to mix?
Well, you're doing a good job.
All right, I'll mix.
Santa's gonna have white eyelashes and eyebrows.
Yep, sorry, beautician. Now, do you see why Santa has all these elves? If he's making cookies for all these good little boys and girls, it would take him forever. But you know what? They have magic. We don't have the magic here right now. It's Santa. You want scissors? No, you're just gonna fold it under? Okay. See how this dough is like the last one? It's just that crumbly looking stuff. So that's what we've got now. And it will turn into cookies when we start to roll.
Now you take it and you roll it in a 1 inch. Never measured. What?
1 inch.
And then we're going to take a glass.
Here's a trick
Do
to
a
this
little-
one. You gotta pat it first. Get some of that grease and stuff
Oh,
on there.
it says cooking spray.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh, just do it this way, see?
Oh, wow. See, that's neat. Then you just go like this. This is the fun part. Always of baking. This is always the fun part when you can whoosh it down. And that's all that's to it.
Okay.
And folks, it smells good already.
Now, do these spread out a lot, do you know? Can we put
It's
4
at
in
2
a row?
inches.
Okay, so then we gotta keep them like the
Yeah.
normal 1 dozen per pan.
Yeah, 2 inches.
Do you wanna?
And one thing I'm going to tell you is do not touch these when they're hot. That sticks to your fingers and it just keeps on burning, so let them cool a little bit and then we're going to dunk them in powdered sugar. Okay, now that they're flattened, we're going to stick them in the oven at 400 degrees for 7 to 9 minutes. And then we're going to cool them for a little bit. Second one?
Yep, that's good. That way it's, here it's got a little circulation. 7 to 9.
And guess what?
What?
Guys, we can put powdered sugar on these. Okay, what have you got to show us? Oh my goodness gracious.
Christmas plates.
Only if you can put every one of them on there.
No, I can't. I can get these 5 on
Okay,
there.
I'll count. That'll count.
We'll put the 5 on and then we'll leave the rest back on the thing. So we want powdered sugar for those.
Yep, and this is all you do. This is so difficult.
Oh, and you're having elf tryouts to do that?
I do the 5, the elf does the 20.
Okay.
That is a cute little plate.
Isn't it darling?
Yeah.
We're doing Christmas cookies. We gotta have it.
Christmas.
Ooh. Did I smash that?
No, I did when I got it out. But,
Okay, well, good, I'm glad you did it, not me.
see, that's why I don't let use pot holders. I just grab it with my beer. No, I don't.
Don't want to miss out on your favorite shows while you're gone? Get DVR service from Valley and never miss another show again. You can also watch your favorite shows on over 70 channels in our lineup in crystal clear high definition. Sign up now and get 3 months free and free installation on HD and DVR. Call Valley today at 437-2615. You don't want to miss this offer.
Now, we baked them for 10 minutes, whatever. Took them out of the oven, let them cool. So now we're going to do an almond frosting, which is just 1 cup powdered sugar, 1.5 teaspoons almond extract, 2 to 3 teaspoons water, and food coloring. And then we're going to top them with toasted almonds.
Toasted almonds.
Okay.
I did put 3
Yeah.
teaspoons of butter.
I'm going to
so-
eat it.
Do you think all of it?
Oh yeah, always. I never get. That's why I never put the powdered sugar away.
Okay. Oh, you think we're gonna run out of frosting?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm going to get it too thin.
Well, I'll pull the powdered sugar out if we need it.
And then we need what? Little green? How
Red,
much?
we're doing
Red?
red.
Okay, we're going to do red. How much?
Just
You know, I'm
give
not
it a
used to
little
it.
squirt. No, that's more than enough. You're gonna have
Dark red.
rosy red
All
lips
right.
and the nose to match.
Never used that kind before. Ta-da. Now we're going to try to mix this without making a mess. I smell almond.
Mm-hmm. You might need more than 3 teaspoons.
I think so.
I think so too. That's pretty thick. Even with the gel food coloring.
Ooh, that's going to be red, huh?
Oh yeah, it's called super red.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
Yeah. That might be okay. See how tough the cookies are. Ah, better do a little
Yeah, a
more.
little bit more.
I think those cookies are very delicate if memory serves me right.
Oh, I'm getting a lot on the counter.
That's clean.
It is. It's clean. But
Whoever lives here can clean it. I don't care.
John, you got cleaning to do.
The elf ears didn't fit him.
That's true. He
So
doesn't
guess
get
what?
hired.
So guess what?
I guess it's me. Do you want a little
Yeah,
spatula?
I think so. Could have to, because they'd kill.
That one isn't hooked now, but it'll work for cookies.
Okay.
Should I do the almonds?
You sure can.
Okay, let's swap. We'll go like this.
John gets the first one. Only if he's going to be on television. See, I don't frost very nice. I don't have that artistic talent.
Maybe the elf needs to try it.
I think she's right.
I'll use a spoon.
See, she gives me the spatula, now she's going to use the spoon and make it pretty.
No, you know what? I think this is almost a little bit too thick, Santa. Can I
Sure,
just
sure.
ask him to come be a guest and then I get bossy?
It's a woman thing.
Yeah, that's still kind of tough. But it'll work. We'll make it work. Are you ready?
Okay, you do yours and I'll do
All right.
mine. And you'll be done before I am because you got many less. This one needs a flour too.
A flour or almonds?
The flour, it broke.
Yeah, these almonds don't want to stay on when the
Oh,
it starts to
we gotta do it
set.
fast, huh?
Yeah, we got to work together.
Okay.
Santa.
Okay, we can do that.
I'll trade your sides for a second.
Okay. I'll keep going. You'll be able to tell which ones have it and which ones don't?
Yep.
Okay.
He's being nasty now. I think I worked him a little too hard today.
Been a long day.
It's been a long day, but it's been fun. We still have one more recipe to do, so he doesn't get to quit quite yet.
Actually, it's 2.
Oh, that's true, it's 2, turned into 1.
Turned into 1, yeah. Well, those 3 just have to be eaten. That's all there's
Well,
to
then
it.
we should take off this last one so we can all have one. We can just set this down here like this. All right. Well, there, we've done the almond sugar cookies, and the next thing we're going to do is,
Coffee pecan fudge topped with butter pecan fudge.
so we're gonna take a break and clean up this mess, eat those 4 cookies, and we'll be right back.
Valley Telecommunications, the home team advantage. Valley Telecommunications, the home team advantage.
Well, we're back. We're going to try a coffee pecan fudge, which is quite different. Maybe a little bit harder to do, but it's a lot of fun, and it's really good. I'm going to take 2 cups sugar in a rather large pan, half cup butter cut into pieces, 2 tablespoons instant coffee granules, a 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 5-ounce can evaporated milk, and 12 large marshmallows, which I cut into, well, my little elf is cutting right now.
How small do you want them cut?
That's half,
Just in half?
half quarters, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to start 2 cups of sugar. We've been here too long, folks, too much almond extract.
Yep, we're getting high off our almond
Okay,
extract.
here,
Cut that too?
yeah, cut that, then your scissors won't stick.
My scissors isn't gonna cut it.
I need a knife.
Right in front of you, in that drawer.
Oh! As you can tell, I know my way around here really well.
You said cut in half or 1/4.
She's gonna wake up some morning, I'm gonna have cooked, because I know where everything's at.
That'll be a surprise for both John and I. Who's in the kitchen? Oh, it's George. We told him to make himself at home. He took his for seriously.
My house is your house, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
and we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which I don't know if it's necessary, but we will. As you can see, I guess quite good.
That marshmallow is not gonna let go. There we go.
Are we having fun yet?
We are.
Okay, and then 2 tablespoons of this. And if you really want to get wild, you can use your kitchen tablespoons and kind of don't measure, just make sure they're heaping. Tell you what, you get some pretty wicked fudge that way. Oh,
Can opener's right there.
you don't got your key?
Nope. Did you want one?
No,
Okay.
I'll get one.
The church key is that old fashioned one? Here, this way, honey.
I know how to do that, but the can's so little.
There you go. Now you just hold it over the edge of the countertop.
Yeah.
Oh, you hold it over the kettle, okay. I always hold mine off the edge.
Folks, this could take a while.
Well, at least I'll have my marshmallows all cut by the time your can open.
You want to bet?
Oh, don't cut yourself. All I have is Hello Kitty Band-Aids, and I don't think they'll look too cute on your fingers with red shirt.
Oh no, what do you know if I wipe them on my shirt? And now, we're going to go to the stove top, and we're going to cook it. And then about 10 to 15 minutes, which when you cut the marshmallows, until it's a little faster, until everything melts. And then we're going to go till it goes to 234, which is softball stage. And then we're going to add 1 cup semi-sweet morsels, pecans and a little bit of vanilla. And I'm heading over to start the fire. Now, as this cooks, you're going to smell chocolate and coffee. But you're going to need a little patience because it takes a while to cook. We have 2 degrees to go. I added the first 6 ingredients, brought it to a boil. I put in a candy thermometer, turned it up, and let it boil without stirring it until it hits 234. We're on 233 right now. And that's 234. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I'm going to stir it until they melt. And I don't know why, but I was told you don't use metal with fudge, so I'm using my trusty old wooden spoon. Smells like coffee in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on now.
Okay, you do it.
What is it, 1 teaspoon?
1 teaspoon. And your pecans.
Yep. And then we finish stirring it, and we'll transfer it immediately to little pan. Shouldn't do that now, they can see me.
You putting it in 2?
Uh-huh.
Rubber scraper?
No.
No? Okay.
Have to have a little taste for the elf.
Did you notice how he called me an elf? That means I got the job.
You got the job. And then you just kind of flatten it out a little.
Oh, we're spilling cream. That's okay.
Oh my goodness.
We're okay. I'll clean it up quick.
And now I'm going to take this. I can use this to scrape the spoon. Let it cool a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and make a butter pecan fudge and top it, as long as it's warm yet, and they'll set together and become one.
My upcoming surgery is what prompted me to purchase this personal safety device. It gave me peace of mind to know that if something happened, help was just the push of a button away. Now it gives me a sense of comfort and security because I live alone. I chose Valley because it is a valuable service provided by a hometown business.
Sign up now and receive half off of the installation fee plus $10 in Valley Bucks. Call Valley today at 437-2615 for more details.
And now we're going to do the second layer of the fudge, a butter pecan fudge. And that's 1/2 cup butter, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 cup brown sugar, 1/2 cup whipping cream, a little bit of salt. And then we're going to bring it into a boil, and it's going to boil for 5 minutes, and then we're going to add 2 cups of powdered sugar, the vanilla, and pecans on top.
How much? On top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Then you make them pretty, which I don't do.
So I should toast them some more again while you're doing this?
I use the raw ones.
You use them raw. Okay, we're gonna do it raw, even though the recipe calls for it toasted.
Does it?
Yep.
Okay. Whatever. If you want to toast them.
No, that's fine. Less work for me. I already got the job. I'm just gonna put stuff here and you can grab what you need. What else? Salt?
I don't know why. I'm just going to set it on, I don't know, medium-high heat and bring it to a boil and boil it for 5 minutes. Now it come to a boil, so now we're going to stir for 5 minutes continuously. And now I'm going to add 2 cups of powdered sugar, sifted, so it's not so lumpy. And this is the fun part. I do not like to stir powdered sugar because it seems to get lumpy. And let's see, 1 teaspoon again. As you can see, I measure really well. Just take my word for it. That's close enough for government work. Hey. I'm gonna just put those on top.
Okay.
What do you think?
Blonde fudge.
Yep.
Cool.
It actually, for what's in it, it really tastes good. And now I'm going to take it. I'm going to put half on this one. Kind of spread it around. And then I'm going to put half on this one. Everything goes good.
Do you need a rubber scraper?
No. If it turns out right, we shouldn't need to scrape it. It should all come out.
Can I sprinkle pecans on
You
it?
sure can. You can press them in too. So,
Okay.
oops. Where's my little thingies? Thank you. Let me get this out of the way. Heh. Wow, that looks pretty.
Yeah. Looks yummy. I have a feeling I'm gonna put on a few pounds over the holidays.
Remember, eat the broken ones.
Well, there's a lot of broken pecans on top of this
Oh, okay.
candy, so I should be able to eat a
Pecans
lot
are
of
good
it.
for you. And folks, that's butter pecan fudge and coffee pecan fudge. The 2-layer fudge that's really good at Christmas. Wonderful coffee flavor. We let this set up now, so hopefully now I can slice it the way it should be.
Now it's
Maybe
probably
not.
too hard.
Yeah, that's frozen.
Oh no. How about a sharper knife?
Oh, that might work.
Let me get this one out.
That's fine, I think I have it.
Do you? They're still gonna taste awesome. Yeah, we got it pretty hard this time.
That happens when you're in a hurry.
These are really good. They're like a scotch rhubarb basically.
Pretty close.
But you roll it instead of just leave it in the pan.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, now you saw what we did. We'll get it all plated up. Lisa will come back and take a picture, but while we're doing that, before we close here, I'd like to thank George for coming up.
Been my pleasure. Been fun.
He has actually worked really hard this afternoon with me, but we did have fun. We did 4 great things. We've got the butter pecan, coffee pecan fudge. We got the chocolate crispy log roll. We got the almond sugar cookies.
Which are really good.
Oh, they're awesome. And then we've got the cherry snowballs. So you have 4 ideas here for Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy making them as much as we had fun doing it today. We'll be right back with our finished product.
Okay, and that's what it looks like. That's what, about 3 hours?
Yeah, around 3
So,
hours.
Whatever. We're going to tell it. We're going to tell you actually. And when you make the 2 fudges, it actually is enough for 2 bread pan loaves or loaf pan. What do you call loaf pan?
Loaf pans.
And they make wonderful gifts. And I'll tell you, at Christmas time, who doesn't like coffee and fudge? Almond cookies, whatever.
Okay. Well, you guys have a Merry Christmas and tune back in. We've got more exciting guests and recipes coming up in the future. Thanks.